So, week 9 is in the books, and I'm gonna be a little cooler today than I was on the last episode, maybe. Willie Epting Jr., A Show Divided, powered by the Shakeback Media Group, presented to you also on the Sports Empire Network. Thank you guys out there for checking us out on Facebook for the Shakeback Media Group's Facebook page, as well as Sports Empire Network. Also on YouTube for the Sports Empire Network and the Shakeback Media Group. And on, we got a new one, LinkedIn, baby. We are on LinkedIn and also, of course, on Twitter. I got my girls with me. We got a guest, and we always say the first time you're a guest, anytime after that, you are family. Tisha C's in the building. Tisha, what's up?
Oh, I'm ready. Let's go.
Brandy Fairfax, welcome
Hey,
to
welcome.
the SBMG. I see you got the logo back there behind you. I appreciate that. How the hell are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
Well, we are very, very excited to have you as well. We're going to get into the Chiefs and the Saints and the Raiders. We're going to talk a little bit about Deshaun Watson as well. And, with you being up there in Ohio, I thought it would be kind of cool to get your take on the situation up there in Northeast Ohio. So we're going to get to that. But you already know what we got to do before we do any of that. You know what it is. Let's go get it. Come on.
Right about now, you're about to be possessed by the sounds.
2-6 shit. Yeah, I know what it is. You little suckers get to talking, crabbing out walking, strapped to the pong, getting tossed, smacking they sleep with the coffins, and they getting greedy like saying, give me all this.
Yes, sirree, buddy. You already know what it is when you hear that music. Once again, it is a show divided. Tisha C. Brandy is in the building. And we're going to get to the football matter of things here in just a second. I want to pay homage to my two esteemed co-hosts on this show. You know what? It's easy when you're surrounded by beauty. I'm telling you right now. And not only am I surrounded by beauty, but these ladies, they know their ish when it comes to the pigskin. Now, we may have a disagreement in terms of who we root for. It's all good. Just in case you guys out there are unaware, I am wearing a Kansas City Chiefs hat by virtue of a wager back in week 5 between Tisha and myself. And basically, the wager was, you know what? If the Chiefs were to beat the Raiders in week 5, which of course now we know they did, I was going to have to wear a Chiefs hat until the next time the two teams played, and vice versa. So, Brandy, since you're the newbie, here is what took place. What was that, Tisha? About what, 3 episodes ago?
Something like that.
All right, so here we go. Due to a 30-29 loss to those Chiefs on Monday Night Football at the end of week 5, the bet was that if the Chiefs were to win, I would have to wear a Chiefs hat until the next time the Raiders and the Chiefs played, and vice versa. If the Raiders were to have won, then Tisha was going to have to wear a Raiders hat until the next time the two teams faced off with each other. So after doing a little research and thinking that it was going to be probably in week 7 or 8 or 9 or somewhere in there, no. Now I got to wear this hat on this show until week 18 because that is when we play each other again. That mess, that part, that's some BS.
It's such a pretty hat, though. I mean, come on. It looks really good.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you something right now. We already got folks chiming in on social media. CR Media, this dude has been trying to get me to convert to a Chiefs fan for a minute. So I got to put up what he said. Can you believe this? Look at this. Seriously? Yeah, boy, that's a pretty hat you got
It
there.
really is. It's beautiful. Looks great on you.
Brandy, what say you?
I know. I noticed when I came in here, you had the hat on, and I was like, "Wait a second."
Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah, and it doesn't stop because CR Media also says never bet against the Chiefs. LOL.
Solid advice.
I don't care.
I mean, right now, anyways, it is.
I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. I do not want to hear it. Okay, so let me do this because I need to change this format of how we're looking here. Yeah, I think we'll roll with this one.
That's better.
Okay. So let's just start with the Chiefs since, we have to start off every show like that. Brandy, did you happen to see the Chiefs and the Titans play on Sunday Night Football?
Yes, I did watch a little bit of it.
Okay. So the Titans had a 14-9 lead at halftime. Into the third quarter, it was 17-9. Looking pretty good. Shades of the AFC championship round. I want to say back in 2017. And then Kansas City does what Kansas City does. I hate them. Patrick Mahomes goes 43 for 68, 446 yards, 1 touchdown, was picked off 1 time, sacked 4 times, which is really uncharacteristic of an offensive line that is deemed to be one of the best in the National Football League. And he also rushes for 63 yards and a score and converted several big third down conversions with his legs.
Huge.
Brandy, is Patrick Mahomes the leader in terms of the MVP votes go?
I think at quarterback position right now, it's either between him and Josh Allen. I think, they're definitely the most watched quarterbacks right now. Just some of the plays both of them make is crazy. They're just able to get out of the pocket, make slingshot passes. So I think definitely them too.
Okay, so the Titans, the Malik Willis saga, or his reign has been, well, not really, because Tannehill is hurt, but he's at sometimes in this game he looked like the fish out of water. And Tisha, come on in here because I know you've got something smart to say.
What? Okay, I can make it simple. Mahomes magic. Whoa, that's what we do. No, that was a very stressful game. Like, seriously, I think I'm just addicted to stressful football. But I don't know, man. We still won, so it was a rough one to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I only caught the second end of it because I was working, but that was hard to watch. Also, until it wasn't.
Your boy Travis Kelce, 10 catches, 106 yards. Juju Smith-Schuster, 10 receptions, 88 yards.
Yeah.
McCole Hardman, 6 receptions, 79 yards, and a score.
Favorite receiver.
I hate
Absolutely.
them. I hate them.
I understand that.
I hate them. I hate them.
I would as well if I were a Raiders fan.
Okay, so now it begins. Now it begins. CR Media, man, I appreciate you checking in, but I'm getting kind of tired of you already. Straight like that.
No, keep it coming. Let's go. Let's see
Straight
it.
like that.
Let's go.
And as my lovely wife is open the door to the studio, hey baby, your phone is not in here. Yes, thank you.
I just realized I have a cat in here. I'm so sorry. I thought I cleared them all out.
Oh, that's okay. I mean,
My bad.
You got the clout to do this right now because out of all 3 of our teams, your team is sitting the best. I hate them, just in case y'all didn't know.
Surprising.
Look at this. This dude just won't stop. Absolutely. Absolutely what? Don't get me started, man.
No, dude, it's so much fun. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so in this game, Kansas City moves to 6-3 on the year. They are a half game above or ahead of the Los Angeles Chargers. Shout out to Brandy Guyton, my girl with that hosts the show, or she's the star of the show, Real Moms of the Shield. Jalen Guyton had ACL surgery on today. She said that the surgery went well. Everything went expected as planned. So we continue to lift him up in prayer for a speedy recovery. Brandy, let me ask you a question. Because since the Raiders, and we're not going to talk about the Raiders just yet because I want to get to your Saints next. Since the Raiders are in the position that the Raiders are in, I have actually been canvassing all of social media and trying to determine which fan base will allow me to adopt their team. Okay. Tisha has said the Chiefs. That's a hell no for obvious reasons. and then the other choices that I had out there were the Eagles, the Ravens, the Bills, the Bengals, and the Dolphins. I narrowed it down today to the Dolphins and the Bengals and the Vikings. Which one of those three teams do you think I should go with?
Out of those three, I'd go with the Dolphins.
I think I'm going to go with the Dolphins. Hashtag fins up. Let's go.
Fair enough. I support that. Do it.
Yeah, I'm going to. You know what? I'm glad you said that, Tisha C. I'm glad you said that because there's a dude on the Miami Dolphins by the name of Tyreek Hill.
The cheetah.
The cheetah. This dude.
This one?
No, not that one. That's the wrong color.
It's okay.
That's the wrong color.
Fair enough.
Not that one, but the one that has over 1,000 receiving yards after 9 games.
Yes.
This dude is going to be the offensive player of the year. None of us picked him for that. None of us. Thank you for that, Brandy. So Brandy, let me ask you another question, and you can throw things at Tisha all you want. You have my permission to do so.
Please do.
Do we really see Kansas City? This question is for Brandy and not for Tisha. I already know what your answer is. Do we see the Kansas City Chiefs as the team to beat in the American Football Conference?
I think so, yes. But I think, Buffalo also is going to be one of the teams to beat. I think, going into playoffs, the Chiefs will definitely miss Tyreek Hill. Their main target is Travis Kelce. So, in playoffs, the defenses are definitely going to be looking at him. So I think other people are going to have to step up. But I think the Bills, they're tough too. I know they're missing some people on defense, but I wouldn't count them out either.
Well, here's the thing about the Bills. Josh Allen has an elbow problem.
I know.
And he has the same issue that people that play baseball, they're known as pitchers. He has that UCL, whatever it is, with nerve issues. So the Bills might be in trouble. Tisha, if Josh Allen is healthy, are you still scared of the Bills?
Scared of the game or scared of them winning? I get massive anxiety. Like, playing the Bills is no fun. Like, clearly.
I think they beat y'all earlier this year, right?
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they?
I literally don't want to talk about that. No, they did, and I kind of called it. I said it would be a good game to lose because coming off of that loss with something to prove might just give us enough to get it done.
Yeah, whatever. What I will say is this: it is no fun when the rabbit got the gun, right? So you didn't answer the question though. Are you afraid of the Chiefs? I mean, are you afraid of the Bills if Josh Allen is healthy?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
I hope he is healthy. Because I'd like to win the right way. Like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we got another social media comment. Carrie, what up, G? Bro, I'd say come to the commies, but you don't want to have that heartbreak carry on over to a new team. There is no way in East, West, South, or North hell would I be a Washington Commanders fan. I might as well stay where I am. You feel me? Brittany, what are your thoughts about Carrie asking me or telling me I should come to the commies?
Me or Brent?
Brandy.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I don't know about that right now.
Okay, Tisha, what
They have a tough quarterback situation over there right now.
They have a whole situation over there right now. Not something I want to be a part of.
Gabby Mish. Thank you for that, Brandy. I don't know what she's thanking you for. Maybe she can elaborate. I'm assuming. I don't know. We'll see. Gabby, put your comment in there. You know, we love that. All right, Carrie also says you're the team to beat until you get beat. Yeah, I mean that's true too. Sal, a crazy season. Eagles 8.0, Jet or 8-0, and Jets 6-3.
That is a crazy season.
I thought about the Jets. But I'm not sold on their quarterback. Key Williams, what up, Key? He got the same injury as Bryce Harper. Yeah, but Bryce Harper plays baseball, but he plays outfield, so it's that big of a deal. Case Keenum is a serviceable, but the running game will be used. What running game? They don't have no running game. Brett says, if you like to be disappointed, try and be a Packers fan this year. No.
That's a hard no.
No. Okay, haha. That was so old, just loaded. Okay, so let's move on to the New Orleans Saints.
Oh man.
Yes, sir. Let's get to it. Well, I'm gonna say this because somebody, if you missed last week's episode, there was a rant that was really outside of my character, but it had to be done because, like I said in last week's episode, you cannot, as a Raider fan, I cannot have my team lose to one of two teams in the National Football League, or three teams, with the third being the obvious, based on the name of this show. And the person that's wearing all freaking red, who's looking all up in the sky with her red freaking fingernails that match everything else that she has on. That would be the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. So the Raiders go to New Orleans for an early start and get their butts handed to them 24-0. The Raiders did not cross the 50-yard line until the last series of the game. When you saw that, Brandy, for a team that has a defense that at that time was ranked 24th in the National Football League against the run, what were your thoughts? What were your feelings when you saw the shutout that was pitched by your defense?
Well, going into the game, I definitely didn't know how it was going to go. You know, we were missing a lot of people on defense. Marshawn Lattimore wasn't going to be there to match up against Davante Adams, which was a big worry. But they definitely played well. They shut Davante Adams out, still without Marshawn. But I was happy. I know you weren't, but
Derek Carr, and let me put this picture up that somebody sent to me. This is going to be funny. Derek Carr was horrific in that game. Horrific. The offense was horrific in that game. And this picture actually can go for the game against the Saints as well as the game against Jacksonville that we'll get to here in just a second. So thanks to my esteemed co-host, Tisha C, she sends me this photo. That is not funny.
Come on, that's a little bit funny.
Brandy,
No.
save your boy.
I can't.
You can't.
Can't.
Shut you out.
It's okay if you can't.
You can't.
It's okay if you can't. Yeah, that's just what we do. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, he was looking pretty good.
When
he did it in the picture, just snap it. Oop, selfie.
So you want me to show it again? Is that what you're telling me? You want me to
You
show it
don't
again?
have to do it. Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean, like for real. And then the trash can has a hole in the bottom of it.
That's terrible.
I'm dead. Okay, so the Saints move on to the Baltimore Ravens on Monday Night Football. The Ravens were without their best player outside of Lamar Jackson and tight end Mark Andrews. He only threw the ball like 7.5 times, but that defense swarmed all over a Saints offense that has been averaging more than 400 yards a game since Andy Dalton was inserted into the starting lineup as the quarterback. Aha! Brandy, what happened?
I don't know what happened, but I do think maybe it's time for Jameis to come back and start.
We needed Jameis to start last week.
Yeah, I know.
We being the Raiders we being the Raiders we were calling for Jameis Winston. I actually texted head coach Dennis Allen and said, "Look, man, if you put this dude in the game, I will send you $100." He blocked me.
You gotta warn me. That was funny. Shit.
Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, so the Saints go down to the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens, to me, if Josh Allen, guys, is really in trouble, the thing is going to go through either Kansas City or Miami. And I think Miami can give Kansas City some fits because they have Tyreek Hill. They have Jalen Waddle. They have the fastest wide receiver room in the National Football League. And they have a quarterback that is out to prove something after being knocked out for 2 consecutive weeks with concussions. I hate the Kansas City Chiefs.
You know I'm a closet Tua fan. Like, I don't say that much, but hey, I think he's got something to prove. And hating the Chiefs is fine. How's that hat?
I supposed see to be trying to be good because we have company.
I am.
I'm acting like I don't have any home training, okay? And I thought I was over this until
No.
You found out to play till week 18.
Okay. The Raiders then go to Jacksonville in week 9. They actually spent the week in Florida in lieu and ahead of this game in order to adjust to, I guess, the early time kickoff. And we looked pretty good for a half, 17-zip, 20-10, and then you don't score any more points. Who do I want to call on? I don't want to call on either one of y'all because both of y'all are going to give it to me.
Not me.
Huh?
Not me.
You're not going to give it to me?
No.
You just did. You don't want to see that picture.
I know.
Brandy.
Yeah.
I need a glass of what your first name is.
What'd you say?
I need a glass of what your first name is.
To deal with the Raiders?
To deal with you and Tisha and everybody else out there. Okay. We got some more social media comments that we need to get to. And we have about 15 minutes left to go in the show already. Brett says, why didn't you guys run Jacobs more? Your guess is as good as mine, homie. Your guess is as good as mine. CR Media is back again. Derek Carr's been horrific since 2016. I don't know about horrific. He was pretty good a couple years ago, and he was pretty good last year. I mean, we did go to the playoffs last year, if you remember. Brett says, true, ever since that injury, he hasn't been the same. Now, that I agree with. CR Media, it's hilarious. Bye. Liz, my girl Liz. Liz is supposed to be in my corner, right? And she's laughing at me. Whole town's laughing at me. Y'all don't know nothing about that out there. It's uncanny. Looks just like him. Bye. Andy Dalton is just as bad is what happened. That's talking about last night. Any predictions on the Raiders win-loss record by week 18? Yeah, 2-7, 2
Yeah, we won't get any more. You
Yeah.
won't get any more.
With the first pick in the draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select. Take your pick. Kerry Duvall says, or just a whole bottle of it. Yeah, he's talking about the brandy. You're overrun with us females. Liz, always. Yeah, it's very true. Okay. So we talked about the Raiders. We talked about the Saints. We talked about the Chiefs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who do the Chiefs have in week 10?
Oh shoot, I don't even know. Who do we play? You tell me.
Fan or you?
I told you I didn't do any research.
You don't have to do any research to be a fan. Brandy?
Correct. Obviously.
Jags. Okay, you guys
No.
got the Jags. I hope they beat the snot out of y'all.
You and everybody else.
Yeah.
You and everybody else.
Yeah, CR
understand.
Media. He says, come on, teacher. You're supposed to know these things. Brandy, who do the Saints have next?
They have the Steelers next.
The Steelers are up next. They're a dumpster fire, too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Any predictions on what the Steelers and the Saints are going to do?
I think Saints will definitely be able to get this win.
Where's the game at?
I'm not sure. I think it might be in Pittsburgh.
What kind of fan are you? You don't even know where the game is.
Sometimes you just have to wait till it matters to do your research. And I did not. Sorry.
You know what? I can't really fault y'all too much because I don't know who the Raiders play next week. And
Right.
we got the Colts.
Yeah, you got
Oh.
We got the Colts who just fired their coach and
Yeah.
hired a dude that has no NFL coaching experience.
Are
I'm
we
done.
talking about that?
No, we're not talking about that.
Okay.
We're not talking about that. I do want to get some thoughts from Brandy on Deshaun Watson. She's of course in the Cleveland area, and Deshaun Watson is due to come back in what, week 11?
week 13 against Houston.
Week 13 against Houston. What's
Oh.
the vibe? What's the vibe surrounding the area with Deshaun's pending return?
You know, I think definitely from Browns fans, there's mixed like emotions, you know, regarding all of his cases off the field. But I think for on the field, people are excited for him to return. You know, with how the Browns have been playing the past few weeks, they definitely need his help on offense. But I am curious to see, you know, we haven't seen much of him the past 2 years playing. So to see if he's still, you know, the old Deshaun that we saw in Houston, hopefully. But I know when he played in the preseason, when Browns were traveling to away games, they were getting booed and stuff like that. So I think just the players are going to have a strong mentality once he comes back when they're going to those last few games of the season.
Yeah, there's a certain fan by the name of Marton Powers out of Cleveland. He's in Cleveland. He's part of the SBMG family. When we did the Super Show season preview back in September, he picked that the Cleveland Browns are going to be in the Super Bowl. I have video and audio evidence of that moronic choice. I would be glad to play it if I had it right now, but I don't. Okay. Brandy, we're getting ready to get up out of here. How can people check you out? I know you're all over the place out there. A great follow, by the way, ladies and gentlemen out there. Tell everybody how they can see you, hear you, watch you, kick it with you, all that. Skate with you, all that.
So you guys can follow me on my Instagram. It's Brandy Marie X, and my Twitter is xbrandymarie. I have my link tree in my bio where you guys can check everything out. I also have my own show on Roku called Let's Talk Playmakers, so you guys can check that out.
Wow, Roku, Let's Talk Playmakers.
I'll check it out for sure.
I'm gonna invite myself on that show. Okay.
Yeah, you guys both can. Let's do it.
All right, Tisha, plug yourself. You know what it is.
I am literally at here, the number 4 football, KC. That's it.
Yeah, on Twitter.
On Twitter. Yep.
On Twitter. And of course, you can find me all over the place. My link tree is on the Twitter, on the Twitter profile. I am really, really happy that you guys did this. I hope you had some fun.
Thank you.
I hope my rant wasn't too bad.
No.
It's golden, really, honestly.
It's golden.
It's golden. Sorry. Shoot. I mean, it was great.
We got to get out of here. I'm sick. Yep. On the floor, I swear women no more. And I would never get no more. Yes, sir. 4. Tisha C. 4. Brandy. This is Willie Epstein Jr. saying y'all stay safe. Y'all hug each other. Y'all love each other. And we will holler at y'all again real soon. Peace. We out.